Previously on Shaman King, the 5 warriors have been revived, and the 4 teams for the final round of the Shaman fight have been selected. But before they can make it to the final arena of the final battle, the ancient continent of Mu, one obstacle lies in the Shaman's way, and that is the Japanese government. Coming in on several battleships, headed by Manta's own father, this is actually an effort to get to the Great Spirit themselves, having spied on the Shaman fight proceedings through Manta, and thus the Shamans have joined forces with Hao in order to stop this interference in the Shaman fight. But Anna actually knew this would happen, and wanted to use this as one last bit of training in order to give everyone the opportunity to see how Hao fights, as well as gain some strength of their own. What'll happen next? Let's find out. Oof. They sank ship number 3. It's only a small fighter plane. So small. Oh, it's a pretty decent animation. Impossible. It evaded our missiles? What is that thing? Just a terrorist. Manta's dad is on some shit. Well done, Korobina. I've transcended all mankind. Nice. All I need now is the Great Spirit. How so cool. His power is incredible. He doesn't need our help at all. The 5 of us together would be no match for him. He doesn't hesitate. He has no qualms about killing. Boss. Maybe he never intended to keep his promise, boss. What do you think, yo? That's Hao's power. The result of 1,000 years. 1,000 years. Yeah, but it feels like a sad power. Yo would say that. What's going on here, Yamada? Episode 46, True Justice. It's just one guy. I hear he can read people's minds. You're allowing your emotions to control you. Oh, Jesus. There you are. You must be Oyamada Masamune. Masume? Yo, that ship. Stay hidden. That ship should have already been destroyed. Hao stopped because he feels something big coming. Something big. Do you feel it, Marco? I do. The Hive is already taking steps to protect Matsume. Lucifer and the fallen angel Azazel. He violated God's rule and gave weapons to mankind, and was imprisoned in darkness. With a spiritual power of 470,000, he's a fairy even more powerful than the spirit of fire. That's an amazing spirit. If you have that much power, why didn't you enter the Shaman fight? I'm an ex-law. I serve Maiden. I have only 3 seconds worth of Furyoku. Just 3 seconds. Azazel can blow up the whole island in 1 second. Jesus. Ira is fervently devoted to Maiden-sama, but she allied herself with the evil she's sworn to defeat. Having lost her radiance, her existence is an abomination. Jeez. Whoa. Azazel, descend upon us. So small. Jeez. And just tore through it in an instant. Foxfire. A burst of flames from 2 candles behind my back. That's my foxfire. Not even your Narada can deflect something beyond your capacity. After tomorrow's battle, we'll be going to Mu. I'm looking forward to seeing how much you've grown. What the hell was that? He's dead, but his body's not damaged. It must have been the shock of having his oversoul broken. But thankfully, Matsume's ship is safe. I am Amano Takero, professional voodoo witch. The guy with the glasses gave me some hair from the hot springs. I put it inside this effigy. All I have to do is put a nail through it and Hao will immediately die. That is my shaman technique. Then just do it! But it wouldn't have an effect if anyone is watching, so I couldn't participate in the shaman fight. But now my time has finally come. I get 100 million yen if I can protect. With that 100 million yen, I can get a boyfriend. Curse reversal. Damn. I may have overdone it a little. I'll save the rest of my Furyoku for resurrections. So that's it, yo. You can take it from here. Good luck. Good luck. What is there left to do? Come on. Don't be overwhelmed. What's the big deal? You trained in hell, didn't you? Hal trained there for almost 900 years. But he probably suffered more in the 100 years he's lived in this world. If that's the source of that sad power, then you're right, Rhea. It's no big deal. Huh. Sadness being the source of power. Someone was obviously here. But they removed all the evidence. That butler is shrewd. How can we hang out here like this? I mean, it's fine. It was supposed to be for Yo's training. But it seems like he doesn't need it anymore. He doesn't? But Hao is still much stronger as a shaman. But Yo and the others following their own path. That gives them a power he doesn't have. Interesting. You must have realized it by now. Pretty much. Forget about Tamaranzaki. He left the island. When? He fled when he sensed that Oyamata was in danger. But like you said, they're all right now. Whatever happens, they can work it out for themselves. Maybe it's for the best. There's no reason to enter the second tournament with more bad blood than is necessary. This is new. It wasn't the angel that stopped you from destroying that ship. You're very discerning. Both Oyamata father and son were there. It's like the time with Lyserg. Killing someone's parents even gives me pause. A weakness? You'll find out. Oh god, they're both laughing. I don't remember how pausing before he killed Lyserg's parents. I mean, he didn't kill Lyserg, but he still killed Lyserg's parents. A gulper eel, an anglerfish, a giant sea spider. What the hell is this? It's like a gigantic aquarium. You know a lot about fish, Hoda. Well, we made it safely aboard the Patch Marine. Man, that whole situation with the battleships were just a really weird aside. We're almost there, at the lost continent of Mu. Wow, it's huge. I can't believe we're at the bottom of the sea. Team Funbaryosen. Team The Ren. This world still harbors many mysteries. Team X1. Team Star. There's even a triangular region of the ocean that seems to swallow up anything that enters it. The Bermuda Triangle. Maybe it has a will of its own. Right, Patch? Now then, 12 shamans from the 4 teams will be taking part in the second round. Allow me to explain how it will proceed. Sorry, but we're not participating. If we continue on into the second round, that would just be suicide. So as planned, Funbari Hot Spring, Team The Ren, and X1 are going to drop out and deal with How in a different way. The second round isn't team-based. Does everyone agree to this? Of course. How-sama wins. I see. So rather than fighting How, you figured there would be greater chance of victory if you all worked together to defeat us while the Shaman King is asleep. Not really. We know you guys are tough. We probably wouldn't even make it in time before Hal wakes up, but that's alright. It's not my style anyway. It makes no sense to force people to fight if they might falter. Anyway, it'll be good training. There you have it. Well, you for stepping stones to get to Hal. I hope you won't have any complaints. We will defeat him. Very well. We hereby declare Hal winner of the shaman fight. The ceremony of union with the Great Spirit will now begin. Let's lip and rap, little cuties. Follow us, the Spirit Priestesses, to the King's Shrine. Shaman King Sama. I know this is what we decided, but it still breaks my heart, Maiden Sama. No, we mustn't falter. Shouldn't we decide who gets to be Shaman King if we do manage to defeat Hal? It's okay, Rhea. Whoever's still standing can be king. Of course, I'm still counting on being that person myself. Me too. It could be any of us. Uh-oh, what if it's me? It's okay, Chocolate. You wouldn't get any funnier. Dang. Sorry, but you're all doomed. The path beyond is sacred to the Shaman King as well as to the pack. No one is allowed to set foot on it, not even me. Do you understand? Fine. Then you will face me. Marco, stay back. Don't tell me you're worried, Lyserg Detho. Remember what we always say. Here come the booty shorts. Justice always prevails. Holy crap, they're not holding back. You've got to help. Stay out of it. Don't deprive someone of a fitting death. I wasn't sure if that's what he actually said. If he wants to grant us safe passage, then someone's going to die. Clearly, Laquiste won't just let us waltz on by. And Marco's got a job to do. Someone's got to die here. Better to let them go out the way they want to. Well surmised, Yo-sama. You, on the other hand, justice prevails. Surely you aren't serious. Look at me. You know I am. Oh god. For I serve true justice. There's no such thing. What does exist, however, is evil's true shape. Evil's true shape? Yes, in the form of the vanquished. I too once lived my life in devotion to what I called justice. Until one day when everything changed, when I learned just how wrong I truly was. Just after I founded the X-Laws, I thought I had been given the opportunity of a lifetime. I didn't stand a chance, of course, but for some reason he spared my life, because he too sought justice, even if it wasn't a justice I knew. I met his many disciples, each of whom fought for a justice of their own, each of whom had been branded evil by society. The world beat them into submission, with a cruelty it dared call justice. Put another way, they were vanquished. Every man could choose to walk the path of righteousness. There's no justice in allowing defeat to make you lose your way. Exactly, Marco. So long as there are those who would brandish justice as a sword, there are those who would be cast out. And when those who are cast out give into the darkness within their hearts, they are true evil given shape. And here I thought you had something to say. If this is why you betrayed us, then I will show you no mercy, but I will show you justice. Justice does not always prevail. He who emerges victorious decides what is. Justice never changes, and is no relic of a bygone age. What? Whoa, Marco can't surpass him. He's gonna run out of Furyoku for sure. What's wrong? Do I have to make the first move now? You've lost the will to lecture me, I see. As much as I'd like to keep toying with you. Farewell, Marco. We will meet again within the Great Spirit. You've been had again. You defeated my glasses, which I used as a medium channeling Michael. Oversoul, false Marco. I knew I didn't stand a chance from the start. I imitated Asakura Yo's strategy. Clever. But for someone talking about justice, isn't this a touch cowardly? You're right. I once believed justice was a sword to brandish against the unjust. But that day, Maiden-sama showed me love and mercy. I was awakened to true love, and I finally had all the answers. And that answer is the unconditional love your mother passed down to you. I lost my mother and turned up at a little hilltop abbey. When it seemed my sorrow and isolation were on the brink of breaking me, you came to my room with a plate of pasta alla mama. I'll never forget how it tasted. It was a promise of more pasta alla mama that got me through those dark days. It was a joy every man learns when he's loved. But when he's lost that, when it's ripped away, it's hell on earth. A man only truly evil when he turns his back on love. True justice is love. I trust them with my future. The ones who you douse with your foolish mortal evil with love. Now, go now, young ones. Go and hit Hal with the love that you've got. Lyserg, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. You've grown. Are you prepared to die for love? Forgive me, Maiden-sama. I have defied you. Why do you all do this? Why? If you knew the answer, then why do you have to see everything in black and white? Perhaps it's because we never learned moderation. Had we been so lucky as to bathe with you, perhaps then we'd have known some fires can burn a bit too hot. I'm afraid we must part ways, young one. The future's in your hands now. Jeez. Keep going, Lyserg. No matter what happens, we've got to get to the King's Shrine. We don't have time to mourn. You're right. Which I want to see how, too. That's as far as you go. This corridor leads to the King's Shrine. Turn back, or you'll die. Silva, I thought we would face you a bit later. You have to fight each other already? Fight each other. So you've already made your choice. Asakura Yo. Silverhorn. You're too agitated. Hold on. A mirror shield that reflects attacks? Oh, jeez. What's wrong? Aren't you coming, Tauren? And you? Come all at once if you want, don't Ryu? You can't handle him, but you've improved admirably. Though you were scum when you started out, but we don't have enough Furyoku to resurrect you for the battles ahead. Also, there's someone else who wants to fight you. Thanks, Ren. This takes me back, Silva. The last time we fought was when you gave me the Oracle Bell. I've always wanted another crack at you. Jeez. Well, it kind of sucks that the stuff with Manta's dad was wrapped up so quickly, almost like it didn't even really matter too much. The final battle between Marco and Laquiste was okay. Not the best, but it was pretty decent. A pretty decent wrap up to their story. I still don't feel like I truly understand why Laquiste sided with Hal, though. Like, I get that he found some truth within the way Hal did things, but it still doesn't make sense to me. Next time, plan. So yeah, an alright episode, but yeah, it's obvious the series just wants to wrap up at this point. So, we just basically have the showdowns with the patch. And that'll be just about it. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. What was the most interesting point to you? Do you feel like some of this stuff was a little too condensed? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.